Hi boys and girls, Mrs. Boy wanted to wish you a wonderful Christmas Eve and remind you to get to bed early because Santa's coming and you need to be fast asleep. Okay, I thought I would share a book with you, and of course it's The Night Before Christmas. This version is by Jan Brett. There's lots of different versions out there. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Have a dog over here hiding out, and a cat over here all snug. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads, and Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap, and just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the fallen new snow gave a luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a tiny miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in that moment it must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles in his course they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dancer, now Dasher, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with the obstacle, mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with sleighs full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. Now you see the dogs awake, and you see the kitties awake. Here he comes down. And then in a twinkle I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothing was all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. Look at all those toys. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry, his cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke it encircled his head like a wreath. He had broad face and a little round belly. He shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump and a jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk. And laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down on a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Mrs. Bowie is wishing you a wonderful Christmas. I can't wait to hear all your stories when you return. I hope you have an excellent holiday with your family, and I hope you have a nice break from your schoolwork. And maybe some of you will be joining us for Lunch Bunch next week. Even though it's vacation, some of you said you still wanted to have Lunch Bunch. So maybe we'll have an opportunity to get together and share some stories and still make connections. Have a wonderful Christmas. Miss you.